Alright, we're up and close and personal now with a press. Too much crap in my way. Okay, so we got this all cleaned up. I roughened up the finish on the ID there a little bit, but it's still pretty good. I got a pushing block here to push on. Hopefully it doesn't collapse on the way in. I got my super high 4500 psi tensile retaining compound to retain the bushing, just in case that 3 thou press ain't enough. So we're going to go ahead and push this in. So we can't hold it like this because it's overhung. So we go ahead and spread these apart. And we got a nice thin block right there to use. So I should be able to just go right in here like this. Right in there, push flatly. So we got to stay off this edge right here, otherwise it'll push unevenly. So have to figure out exactly where that's right there. So we got to make sure we don't go any deeper than that. And it should just go straight down. Boom! Push like hell. Okay, we're going to put this stuff on there. This might be a mistake using this, but it might not want to go in. I got a lot of press, but the bushing might collapse, so if it collapses going in, we're screwed. No way of getting out. It's going to have to go. We're going to get what we're going to get when we're done with this. For better or for worse, we don't know. So we have no way of knowing what's going to happen. Just go for it. So this is pretty strong stuff, but you start putting a bunch of tons on here, we don't know what's going to happen. It might just all collapse and wad up, or it might go in nice and slick like we want it to. No way of knowing. Rest assured this Loctite will make it harder to put in. Smells like the real deal. Okay, so this goes in here. Right there. That goes right there. I think that's when I chamfered slightly more than the other side, but basically no difference. Okay. Okay. We don't know what's going to happen. Here goes. Fuck it, you got tight. 6 times. 8. 10. 12. 13. 14. 15. And there's 20. That made heat going in. It's hot. It is not falling out. Got a slight gap on the bottom, but that gap is more than 5 thou deep. It's a good 10. That means that bushing collapsed going in there. It's got 20 tons on it, so that little edge is sticking up. That's the flat part all the way across. So. Alright, that's in there. That was a workout. Yeah, I was cranking on the handle a lot. When you're at low speed, you're going up and down real fast. It stopped. So I was going in there at 13 to 14 tons at the end. That's a strong ass bush. It did not collapse. Okay. It's already hot in here. Now I'm hotter. Where's our tool? What a workout. Okay, down here, 45.5. I didn't measure that after we honed it, so I don't know what it was. That's basically what it was before I started honing on it. And over here, we're at 44. So it's a little bit out of range. Not much though. Okay, over here, 36,000, it's collapsed. Yeah, 37. 37, so it collapsed. The metal all wadded up behind it and just started getting pinched in, pinched in, pinched in. I cannot feel it though. It did it evenly. So this has a little bit undercut here, so the first 3/16 it doesn't measure. And that's 35.5. It's 37.5 over here. We're 45 on the other side, so we're 8 thou. 8 to 10 thou of collapsing the wall. That's why it didn't come out this other side at full length. Now how much did that lose? Probably a good 10, I bet. It says 0. No, that's not true. 34 thousandths. Damn, that wadded. She wadded up a lot. Double check that. 34 thou. We had 5 thou. 30 thou compression. That thing collapsed 30 thou going in. Alright, so the next one we're going to make a little bit longer. We lost a little bit of material here on the bottom. I don't think it's going to really hurt us any, but we'll put that in the next time. Alright, there you go. So I have to put a hole through here. It takes a roll pin to hold the, probably hold the pin in, I'm guessing. Keep the kingpin from moving up and down. So I'm gonna have to drill a hole through here. I'll put this in the vise over there and go straight down once I get the next setup done. Whew, I'm tired. Times are getting to be 9:30. All right. I gotta make another one of these. Another day of work. Okay, so in order to do this correctly, we're gonna have to move this the opposite way, I think. Because this went in this direction. The other one goes this direction. Maybe you can see better. This one goes this way. This one goes this way. So that means the head up there has to go the opposite direction. Now I already got the depth kind of figured out, but I don't know if the thicknesses of here are the same or not. Probably not. We should be close. So that's how my setup is. Excuse me. Alright, so we're doing this one. If I go like this, go all the way in, like I did before. Let's see here. That's where we were before. Just a little bit different angle on this side now. It's tight down there. It's at the same elevation, so it should be pretty close. This we're going to have to loosen up this plate a little bit to compensate for the air. These are just raw forged parts, so we're hitting on this corner here. You see the gap here? So I'll go ahead and loosen this plate up, pull this in together with the clamps, and it'll hold this. It won't pull on it. This here is my stop down here, which is the same height it was vertically. So this should be pretty close to being flat. So this one here, I didn't have the right bolts because he didn't send me any. I got fine thread harder on that course, so this is a little loose. So these are 5/8. This is probably 11/16 thread, but I'm going to put these all the way in and jam them in to get tight. I don't need much torque, I just need them not to rattle. So that goes in like that. Took me a while to figure out how to do this. So. Got to invent a setup every time you do weird crap like this. Now if I had two of these to do, I could just put another one right in here. It would probably went in pretty damn close and just do another one, a production line. But each setup here is a mirror image of it, so could do it this way. Now if I had another one of these plates and put it over here, I could probably use the same setup, just have to move it over a certain distance. It'd probably get pretty close also. Okay, those go like that. Then we just have this clamp goes in here like this. And we tighten up against that. And we put the stop under here to give us something to hold against. And we gotta loosen up that plate to let it float over. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. This side was already touching, so it shouldn't be a problem. That's going to affect this a little bit too. You have to loosen it up slightly. Okay, this one takes a shim. Tension on that sucker. Different. Yeah, that didn't work too good. These clamps are affecting everything else, so it doesn't quite work the same. Yeah, a little different. Okay. Okay, let that center up the table a little bit. Push that all the way in. Tighten that up. That's tight. Everything's different. That lost our clamp. Doesn't work. All right. Okay, starting point. Go ahead and reposition these and see if that affects anything a little bit. Especially this one. Needs a second washer under here. Appears to have some tension on it. All right, now it's time for a couple hours of playing around. Maybe I'll do it quicker this time though. All right, let's see how close we are. Where's my tool at? This has to be straight or get a false number. Needs to go in further. 0.3 degrees off. So that means this here needs to go further that way. So I have to change this setup down here. Alright, well, that's something to do another day. That's going to be whoa, almost dropped that. I hit that. Alright. Anyway, I got to play a lot of playing around to get that dialed in. Then I'm going to take the head here and I'm going to cut it the other direction. We're off by, it's about 3.5 degrees or 3.3 degrees or some weird number. Once again, you got to get it straight to know what it is. 3.6. Yeah, that was it. It was 3.6 to 3.7. 3.6 or 3.57 to 3.6. Excuse me. Back in my head what it was. So it's roughly 3.6 degrees of inclination angle in that thing. So there you go. I got a way of doing things so it'll go a lot quicker. I probably got about an hour set up here to play with it, but it's a matter of playing around my backstop here to get it where I need it to be. I can't move this plate in any further because of that. I could put a block between here, these clamps, and in here, and probably I can only go about another 1/4 inch. But that's enough holding power kind of down there. It'd be nice to have a little more. So maybe I'll put a spacer in here and move that all out a little bit. Probably will because I want to get that back on the table further. This one here was further in the table for some reason, in the vise. This thing's all inside the vise as I recall. let's play back the video and look, but right now we're at the edge of the hole, and we got to go over 3/10 of a degree is that's 1/8 of an inch or better down here more. That means I'm going to be pinching on about that much. I'd rather be pinching at least full circle. So, alright, we'll play with it a little bit. Maybe I'll put the plate between, I'll leave that alone and put a plate here. I don't know. We'll see. Something to play with. Not tonight. So tonight we got this one done. I'm going to have to hone the piss out of that thing now to get it straight. And first we got to put that hole through it too before we do that. But at least we can make it work. We'll make a perfect fit for them when we're done. Alright, there you go. Willys Jeepster parts.